Hi again. So, second video. I'm now sitting here in my living room. I've got my side ponytail again. Sitting here in the middle of my living room on the coffee table. First video I made, it's about 13 minutes up in your face. But it was authentically me. But you couldn't really see everything I had going on. So felt I'd feel a little more secure, not so. Anyway, I just thank you if you watched my video, or if this is the first time you've ever, my first video, or this is the first time you've ever just happened to scroll by and click, or if somebody shared you with me. I just hope that whatever brought you here, that connected us even for a second, that somehow what I have to offer from this place I'm in, and I'm not in a horrible place, I'm not in the worst place in the world or anything, but I came out of a very dark night to a rude awakening almost. Please don't think of it as bad, but it seems bad, to very much with very minimal connections, because something about when you wake up, something about when you find the truth in many different cultures, beliefs, anything, there's just something about a great loss of connections and friends and everything. And I'm just going to tell you, in the town I live in, I have one person that is a help to me so much that they're the help of 100 people, in my mind, I think. But I used to have a lot of friends. I used to have a job. But I didn't have any friends. I had one. Because the rest of them, when everything came, and I mean, I feel like I just want to sit here and explain it to you, but I don't need to. But a lot of things came to light, and I lost attachments, I'll say. Not connections or friends, but attachments. And it got very lonely, and that's the thing for a lot of people whom I consider, and I'm not big into labels, but through research and everything, and my own intuition and way to understand is to say the fallen, chosen, light workers, light bearers, light warriors. It's a very, very long trip alone. It's a song that used to break my heart when I would listen to it, because it reminded me so much that I was so alone. And then I got more and more alone until, I told you I have one person that I could consider a friend in my town. And I know some of you are saying that's more than I have. And I'm sorry for whatever it is, or whatever's brought you to such a place where you feel all I know is I have just I have a lot of experience in life, but a lot of experience to gain and learn. And when you think you know all you need to know, that's when you know you don't know enough. And I love to research, I love to learn, and I love, love, love that for the few connections that I have out there in the world, and we're talking, I'm all over the world. I can't say I have a lot that I'm very, very close with, but for the ones I have, I am so grateful. And I met them kind of in a way like this, on some sort of platform, some sort of forum that would enable, through the World Wide Web and everything, but a social media type form usually, well, actually all the time. And so all I have out here is me rambling and a deck of cards. And I just want you to know, in my weird, sort of awkward way, that I see you and I hear you. And if just a moment here of me laying out 3 cards and telling you just a little bit about me is what you need to get through the next 5 minutes, I am so grateful and honored that you chose to stop here. Because trust me, you know, I didn't put this out here because you specifically need me. I put this out here because I need you and you and you. Everybody needs each other. And what little part of you have, and I mean, guys, it took me 38 years to find it. This. And I literally found it not that long ago. And it's all I've got right now from where I stand to maybe try and help somebody make a connection, whether you do it here in the comments, where it leads you to another page, maybe you post something, any sort of connection, even if you just to feel not alone and that we are woven together in the fabric of time. So, now that I've rambled for 5 minutes, and here I almost started this over and said, oh my gosh, I've rambled for 5 minutes, but I don't know, maybe some of you didn't fast forward and some of you didn't pause, and I promise I won't do that every time. You know, I might definitely have some videos where I just talk about experience. I don't know yet. I'm just kind of winging it right now. So, set of my Gilded Tarot deck. It's the only deck I've ever used in reading. Like I said, there's about probably 15 years between the first time I picked up a deck and when I started this again a few months ago. I got to a point where I was helping people, and I thought, hey, you know what? A friend of mine does this, and she does beautifully. It's one of my connections, I call one of my really, really close friends, who I met through on Facebook, and she taught me a lot about this. And Devin, my girl, I'm going to post a link to her page for her tarot readings down here in the comments. I definitely recommend you check her out. But, further ado, here's my Gilded Tarot deck. That's the Gilded Tarot. Only deck I've ever used. I love this deck. I think it's so pretty. That's why I think I wanted to be showing it to you. Temperance. Temperance comes up because Temperance, what I'm reading here is there's endurance right now. Lots and lots of endurance and just tempering, withstanding, treading water. But you think you're not treading water. You think you're sinking, or you think you're just... She's got the fire and it's just close. You see, it's a beautiful card. Love these cards. See, she's there in water and she's treading it and she's holding the flame and she's keeping herself level so that she doesn't put out the flame, she doesn't burn herself, she doesn't sink into the water, and she doesn't drown. And it looks like she's doing it beautifully, but she's struggling very, very hard. And you know what? You're doing a much better job than you think, okay? I promise, you really are. You might, from the inside out, feel like you are just a mess. And you know what? And some days you are and you look a mess. And that's okay, baby. That's okay. Look at me. I look, and, and maybe I don't look a mess. I don't know. But I feel a mess a lot of the time. You're doing a beautiful job. Okay? There are some, like I said in my last video, there are some that read tarot and they shuffle so eloquently and so beautifully. And they just look at beautiful, beautiful hands. And then they shuffle through and it just looks like this waterfall. Just, all right, if you would like to see that, I'm very sorry. I just, I haven't gotten to the pretty shuffling stage of this yet. So, and I'm an awkward person. You might have noticed by the way I talk. I ramble on. So, it's going to follow Temperance. Oh, we have the King of Cups. The King of Cups. There, look at that. We've got Venus over him, kind of casting a light here, but just specifically behind him, kind of illuminating this king here. He's sat back on his throne. He's comfortable on his throne. Or she, whatever. If you're out there. And, it's that glare. Sorry. It's comfortable. You notice perch. Got the rod there. And where are the cups in this picture? Huh. Ah, right here. Holding the chalice, the cup here in the other hand. There, he's ready. Ready to go. Cup. Whatever is in this cup, even if it's an empty cup, even if it's a cup that's overflowing, even if it's a cup with something you don't want, a cup in your hand, and that rod holding you up. Trust me, baby, you're on your throne. Venus is illuminating you. That's the feminine that I see that's helping guide you there and helping you be ready for what it is you're waiting for here. But I just want you to know, I don't care who you are. I don't care where you're from. You're a king, you're a queen, or prince, princess. Don't get hung up on labels, but I want you to know you're royalty, baby, because you are who you are. Okay? Sit on that throne. Hold whatever it is here you got, good or bad, empty or full. Be ready there to wait. Just know, be ready, and you got this. You're enduring and vigilant. Endure, vigilant. Okay. That's very the feminines here I get with temperance, and then you have the masculine here because it's king, a man label, okay, and Venus there. So I am feeling a lot of feminine energy, like, so someone, I don't know, maybe it's just Venus, maybe it's someone like an older, wiser relative, or maybe learning about, you know, I'm just letting you know that I feel a lot of feminine energy there. But don't get hung up on it, okay? Like I am right now, sounding all awkward. Oh, Sarah. You see why I don't do this for, like, you know, I don't go be Miss Cleo on TV, dial 1-900, and then you'd sue me and don't do that. All right, what do we got here? I don't know, I better turn around and look. We've got 8 of Wands in the reverse. All right, so I'm just gonna look at it and then I'm gonna turn back around, okay? 8 of Wands, they're flying through, but they're flying upward over the birds, sunset, over a prairie, or over a flock of sheep in a meadow. And it's in reverse. All right. So, to take a look at the card. Okay. Sheep. What's that mean to you, honey? Well, got the wands through the sky. Sunset. Yes, I struggle sometimes. My intuition, do you know what happens? I start to doubt. I was getting very wordy in my awkwardness and thinking, God, everybody's just clicked off by now. And then I'm trying to over-explain, and then I doubt myself. So I'm sitting here, hey, what do you see? What's this mean to you? There's probably a reason. There is a reason I'm doing. I don't know why. I'm telling you, even when you're good at something and you come to a gift, you have really bad days, minutes, where you start to doubt, and you're awkward and you clunk along. What I see here are the wands. Now they're in the downward, like they're being thrown down. But the sheep, they're still not hitting the sheep because this card is in the reverse, okay? Yeah, something's coming at you from every end. Every single end is probably what it feels like. Or you've got crap going on at work, crap going on with your landlord, your neighbors, your second cousins, dogs, trainers, sister Bessie Ann is causing problems, and you know, every angle, and maybe it's like you're about to lose everything. I mean, and I'm gonna tell you, not only have been there, I am there right now. Okay, and that right here, you see, Eight of Wands, they're flying through. It's like they're coming at, but guess what? Even though they're getting down, like they're gonna be raining down on you and maybe hit you and hurt you, they're still not hitting the sheep. Those sheep are still, don't get hung up on that word sheep. I realize what 2020 did. Okay? You know what? You can just envision that they are, you know, koala bears. I don't care. Don't get hung up on the word sheep. But that flock, the chosen ones, okay, everybody, okay, is not, look at that. They're safe. Even though it's raining down with the intention to hurt you. Or maybe not, maybe unintentionally. It's just all coming at you once. You're still, look at that. Still not going to get hit by it. And even if you do, you're going to be okay. Even if you already have been. Just know it's okay. There's protection from above. There's protection in the light we have in ourselves, that if we project it and bring the vibration up. Okay? That's what we will protect each other with. That's what God protects us with. That's why God, He may have, and whatever your belief, please don't think, oh, I'm an, you know, whatever your beliefs, anything, I'm just saying, universe or something, maybe just the greatest love of all in each other. That's what keeps us protected, and that's what keeps us going and bringing back. And we put that inside us, raises the vibration and mutes out the other, the bad. Okay? Just remember that. Probably never gonna upload this video, but if I ever do, thank you so much for staying and watching. My deck's never been shuffled so much in my life, I don't think. Alright. You know, I said 3 cards, but here I am just going for a 4th. We have here the 6 of Swords. Here's 6 swords. That is a person in the boat here. I'll turn it back around. Person in the boat here, they're in a little like bayou, meadow, river, whatever, and the there's 3 swords in front of them. 3 swords. There's some swords in front of them and swords behind them. There's the moon and some breeze, and must be cold, or maybe they're trying not to be seen or identified, because you see the frog down there? That frog down there? That frog looks, his eyes are like wide open, looking over like, whoa, what's that? And but got the swords for whatever the swords are needed for in the boat and getting through for whatever. I'm not saying they're being watched. I'm not saying, but it's like negatives all around us, always trying to pull us back down and lower our vibration and kick us off the path. But prepared and diligent here. Cloak over, keeping obscured, not looking, keeping straight, focused. And maybe you don't even know what you need to focus on. But if you focus on focusing on what you need to focus on, focusing on what you need to find out what you focus on. And that's all I had to go on once, you guys. That's it. I didn't know. I'm like, what am I, what, I don't know. And it just led me to this, and this might not even be it, you guys. I'm just trying to put what I got out there. But as you see, very diligent, but it's upside down, so it shows to me that it is something to watch out for. Some amount of danger or a harmful intent, whether harmful situation, even if somebody's not intentionally trying to hurt you, there could be harm in not staying focused and focusing on. If it doesn't sit right in your gut, you guys, learn to focus on your intuition. And trust me, if you even knew how hard it is for me, you saw me stumbling over card 3, okay? And I'm stammering over card 4. Learn to trust your instincts, because sometimes there is a harmful intent out for you, whether intentional or not. Sometimes there's someone got to learn to stay focused on the light and bringing the light and the truth to the world. And you asked me what the light and the truth is? You already know. I'm just going to do this for now, okay? If you don't, you'll find it. But there is something that could cause a threat. You need to stay focused and diligent and keep your head down, but your eyes up, and watch out. I feel like I need to just like have music in the background or something, and you don't want me to sing. I feel I need to put on a wig. Oh, okay, I'm gonna stop talking negative about myself, okay? I know you did not come. If you're still here, you ain't here for the glamour beauty show, alright? So I'm just gonna quit talking negative about myself, alright? Here we have who is this gentleman? This is the Knight of Swords in the upright. What we have here is what looks like, okay, we've got, he's all suited up in his armor, like almost overkill, even his whole face, like he can't breathe almost, armor. And then got a sword up here, way up in the air. Horse is all covered up in bright colors, like as though drawing attention. Got the sword up there. There's not much light from the sky, really, but look at how bright that's lit. It's like, who's showing off? I'm not saying it's you specifically either. I'm saying, who is showing off? Trying to say, look at me. Look at me riding in here. Oh, I will be your savior. What is their intent? I'm not saying they're bad, but they might have an ego. You might. I don't know. But there is an ego out there that seems to believe very much that they're doing what's right for you and helping you, but in turn, it's simply their ego that they're trying to feed. Helping you helps them, and that's not help. We all know that. But when someone comes in, when someone comes to help you, it's got to be to help you. And you know that. And I don't know why I keep saying it. But what I'm saying here, do you see I need to get better lighting in here. I'm sorry. I'm just winging it right now. But on the video filming part, there's a tree back there that has literally, been picked of all, it's been picked apart, every leaf. No leaf was good enough. They were all picked out there. There was none left. And I'm just helping you. Picking at pieces of you. Trying to show up. Okay, let me tell you something there about that light. He's that sword up there, the light, and there not being a lot of light in the sky. I want you to find a shiny rock, okay? A cubic zirconia or your mom's, 75 karat diamond. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Put it back. Okay. And I want you to hold it in the light. And I want you to see how beautiful it is and shiny. And then I want you to go somewhere where it's dark. Or I want you to cover the light over. And then I want you to see how there's nothing there lit about it. It's just a stone. If a light is true, a light is true from inside, from above, from wherever the light bearers get it, right? It does not illuminate in the dark. He, she, whoever, it has no light in the sky, natural light. And that's not a flashlight, okay? I looked. That's not a flashlight. That's a sword, okay? It does not have true light to shine out. It only reflects. This person who is riding in on their blue and purple horse is showing off and picking you apart because they're putting you to their standards of what they think you should be for their image and their ego. I would like you to discern, pray, reassess, even if it's someone you're watching on TV, even if you think it's me. I just want you to step away and discern on that. And discern means to really take a look at, you know, side A, side B, right, left, dark, night, good, bad, and try and understand what that person's intent is. If it does not help you for genuine, your own self, or if it does not ask it, if it is help is only contingent on something in return, it's not of the light. All right, I feel that one of you somewhere out there has stuck through for my now almost 30 minutes. I promise I'm never going to make one this long. I'm not even going to promise that, but I'm going to say thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for connecting with me. Please watch your heart, watch your spirit, your energy, and only do what is best for you, not your ego or someone else's, okay? I want you to take care of yourself. I want you to love yourself, and I want you to strip every label ever been put on you by anyone off. And I'm going to go now before I'm here for an hour. I love you. Thank you. Hey.